Welcome to Press Media of India PMI. I am Syed Liaqat Hussain on the news desk, and here is the presentation for today's headlines. Governor Tamilisai Sundarajan Pats greeted and encouraged doctors for their self-sacrificing services. Mild tension at Sharmila's Lotus Ponds residence. DCP Bhopal Gajaraju inspects Lal Darwaza temple. Hyderabad police start street counseling center for women distress. RTA earns rupees 29.14 lakh in first auction of fancy numbers. Power generation will not be stopped in Sri Salem, says officials. GHMC adds more power to citizens, enhances grievance system. The news are in detail now. Governor Dr. Tamilisai Sundarajan on Wednesday greeted the doctor community on the eve of the National Doctors' Day. In a message, she extended my heartiest wishes to all doctors who are rendering selfless and relentless services to mankind. This is the right occasion to express our deep gratitude to all doctors who as frontline warriors are fighting the COVID pandemic to protect people from its clutches. Saving patients' life even at the cost of risking their own lives. Brave and committed doctors are in the forefront in saving precious lives of citizens. The COVID-19 pandemic has once again reflected the great role that doctors play in our lives. The National Doctors' Day is celebrated on July 1st every year in honor of the birth and death anniversary of Bharat Ratna Dr. Bidhan Chandra Roy, a renowned physician and the second Chief Minister of West Bengal. Mild tensions prevailed at YSR Telangana Party leaders YS Sharmila's Lotus Pond residence on Wednesday, when farmers from Rayalaseema staged a dharna on the Krishna water issue. The protest was held following Sharmila's statement on her Twitter handle that she would fight for the rights of Telangana on the interstate water dispute issue. She also said the party would dare anybody for the rights of Telangana. The party would not keep mum if injustice was done to the state in the allocation of Krishna water. Angered by this, the Rayalaseema farmers staged a protest. They were pacified by the party leaders, stating that they had misconstrued Sharmila's statement. On the other hand, representatives of the Andhra Pradesh Parirakshama Samiti protested on the issue under the leadership of President K. Srinivas. In a view of upcoming 11-day Bonalu festival, South Zone DCP Bhopal Gajaraju on Wednesday visited the historic Lal Darwaza Simhavahini Mahankali temple and inspected the arrangements. The DCP along with Chhatrinaka police officers performed puja to the deity. While speaking to the temple committee members, Gajaraju asked them to follow the COVID safety guidelines as thousands of devotees visit the temple during festival. Ensured that the devotees wear face masks and following social distancing norms at the temple premises, the DCP stressed. He asked the committee members to set up a special queue for women carrying Bonalu. The newly elected committee chairman K. Venkatesh and representatives G. Kashinath Gaur, Raju Yadav, C. Raja Gopalchari, Kumar Yadav, K. Babu, among others were present with DCP South Zone. The Hyderabad City Security Council HCHC in association with the Hyderabad Police launched a street counseling center at Golconda Police Station on Thursday. Hyderabad Police Commissioner Anjani Kumar inaugurated a center which will be jointly managed by the Hyderabad Police and the volunteers of HCHC who are trained for the job. Anjani Kumar, speaking on the occasion, said that around 200 volunteers of the HCHC are well trained in counseling and about the legal system for the welfare of the women. The HC conducted a trial project in Golconda police station and later expanded it to the other police station in Asif Nagar division, he added. Flaunting fancy number plates is becoming a craze steadily. After buying a posh car, the owners are willing to spend a fortune for fancy registration numbers. This trend seems to have become a good source of revenue for the transport department in the city. The registrations of fancy vehicle numbers in the city has steadily increased over the years, with individual bids even crossing a whopping rupees 10 lakh. On Wednesday, the Regional Transport Authority RTA office in Khairtabad started the bidding process of the fancy registration numbers. On day one, the Transport Department has earned a total of rupees 29.14 lakhs as revenue. The TS09 FR 9999 number fetched rupees 7.60 lakh, while the newly launched series TS09 FS0009 number fetched rupees 6.5 lakh. In the same series, another bidder got the fancy number 0111 for rupees 1.20 lakh. Telangana will not stop generating power from Sri Salem power plant. We are generating hydel power only to meet our exigencies, a senior official told Telangana today on condition of anonymity. There is no question of stopping power generation in Sri Salem, he said, explaining the reasons for exigency. The pumps of various lift irrigation projects including Kaleshwaram, Devadula and others in erstwhile Mahbubnagar are running in full stream. When pumps of all the projects are being operated, we are in exigency of hydel power, which is much more economical than the thermal power. If we don't generate hydel power now, we cannot do it later. We have to generate hydel power only during the monsoon season, he added, stating that scope for generation of hydel power existed only during monsoon. The government took the decision to go in for 100% hydel power generation in all the projects on Godavari and Krishna to meet the exigency, he said. Tweaking the customer is king adage a wee bit. The Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation GHMC is saying complainant is king. Now well sort of the enhanced and strengthened integrated grievance system of the civic body enables the complainant to decide matters and is also yielding result on multiple fronts according to officials. The GHMC had recently changed its course of action pertaining to grievance redressal, with the new IGS module not allowing GHMC officers or staffers to close a complaint raised by a citizen. Only the complainant can close the ticket, unlike the earlier system where civic body staffers or officials used to close the ticket after resolving the issue. Thank you for watching PMI News Hyderabad.